Hey peeps, so today marks 6 months sober for me. I'm just out here. I come out for a walk. I've got a bit of a head cold today and been feeling low energy. I've started fasting and cleansing, but sorry if this is a bit gross. But yeah, just walking through the woods and look, this tree's come over in the wind. The wind was really strong. There was a storm that came through and it was really scary. And actually, when it was happening, I was at a Reiki share and in this church, and the wind was blowing through, and it was very frightful. And it triggered some emotions, post-traumatic stress, from the haunting what I experienced 6 months ago. So I've had 6 months sober now, from alcohol, from drugs, only natural things what I've been having, and I've more recently stopped even having weed. I've just been having CBD, but these past couple of days with my head cold, I've just not been vaping anything. Yay, these beautiful trees. But I just wanted to do a video and speak on being grateful, being grateful to be here, being grateful to be alive, and having the willpower to stick at it and to show that you can do it too. Anyone struggling with addiction or struggling with drug misuse, drug abuse, you can overcome. There's a squirrel over there, so cute. You can overcome and will overcome. We've got the will, we've got the heart, and everything to conquer, I think I need to take a break. It's very cold here. Got my gloves on, my hat on, scarf, and it feels good to get some fresh air, Nature's the biggest healer as well, such a healer. So it feels good to get out and feel the trees, So much has happened in this 6 months, I've been Reiki attuned, and I feel grateful for that. I've been practicing Reiki on myself every day. And then I've started making music and found a wholesome community to be a part of as well. Been to a sober festival, Love Jam, so amazing. I've overcome a lot in this past 6 months. Overcome my breakup and overcome getting off ketamine and alcohol, and just push myself to different limits. We can alchemize this negative energy into positive energy and use it as fuel for us to better ourselves, to better our lives, and to get ahead. Never let anything get you down. And sometimes we need to go through these dark nights of the soul to reawaken and come into the light. And I'm close with God now, and I believe even more than ever, in the higher power and the Most High, and in Jesus, but I believe Jesus is within us all, the Christos, the Christ oil that is secreted and travels through our 33 vertebrae and activating the pineal gland. It's the Kundalini rising, it's that awakening, and when they say that Christ died for our sins, I think it means the Christ oil within us dies, when we're sinning and not looking after ourselves, but when we nourish ourselves and take care, and we take time to fast and detox and eat healthy, not eating the flesh of other beings or their secretions, and we practice the Kundalini, practice the meditations, putting our roots into the earth, into the ground, then we become awakened even more. And that's what I'm feeling. My path, my journey is more spiritual, and something that I was neglecting for a while. But even while on the K, it took me on some shamanic journeys. It took me deep into my own psyche, into my own shadow. And, I'm still spiritual with it, and still, it took me on some journeys. But I'd have probably come to those anyway. But look at this sunshine shining through. And I just feel so blessed and reinvigorated. And, even in earlier on in the year, my mum had a heart attack, and that was a lot to overcome. But I was in a drug haze at that time, so I didn't really take it in or deal with it, and I wasn't able to be there for my mum as much as I should have been, But she's doing much better now, and she's getting stronger every day, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of how far she's come on her own journey. And and that's it. It's all within us, each of us all, to heal ourselves, to grow, to learn. We're all on our own journey, and we're only responsible for ourselves. And and by healing ourselves, we heal the world at large. We heal all those around us too. And it's empowering to take that power back and know we're strong, we're loved, we're safe, we're protected by the Most High. And when we tune into that, and the gratitude, harmony, balance, peace, love, because there are demons out there, there is darkness out there, there is evil even, there's these entities, these spirits of alcohol, of ketamine, of fear, of shame, of grief, all these things that can take over our psyche, and take control over us. But we mustn't let that happen. And if it does, we've got to get back aligned with ourselves and what's important, which is always love. Love is the most powerful frequency. There's only love or fear. So when we're operating from love, things work out. And we have faith and acceptance and love, peace in our hearts, And I thought that I'd got over that situation, but it wasn't until afterwards, when I had that experience at the share in the church, and the wind was howling through the roof. It was making all these noises. My heart was jumping out of my chest in fear, and it really was so triggering. But it's taught me, that I've still got stuff to work through, and that's okay, and everything's a process, and it helped enlighten just some things to work on still, and it reminded me that I've been through a lot this year, been through a lot of trauma, and overcoming it, and remembering to work on ourselves, to love ourselves first and foremost, because we cannot give from an empty cup, and we cannot give from I keep standing in poo. I cannot give from an empty cup. So we must fill our cups so it's over pouring out, and then we give from the saucer. That's what my friend Carmen says. So yeah, and it can be easy to feel guilty sometimes and feel like we're not doing enough or feel overwhelmed with the world. We've not always been this connected to all of the world before, ever, and we only have big hearts. We want to help everyone and heal everyone, but we only ever can help and heal ourselves. And then in doing that, we can help and heal others, or only if they want to do it themselves, But if we tune into our intuition and follow that guidance of the Most High and keep sharing from that place of love and faith and gratitude, we're all good. We're all good, baby. I feel like I'm purging. A lot of stuff's coming up. I think the church where I went to the other day, the air was really musty in there and it's caught my chest. But yeah, I want to show you this tree. It's like a love heart on there. And then this one's like an eye. And yeah, it's amazing. I'm just going this long way to the shop because I need to get some pineapple from the shop. Which really helps with the cold or chesty things, and I like to zhuzh it up with some ginger. Pineapple and ginger goes so well together. And I've been starting this fast of Dr. Sebi's herbs, of the cleanse and revitalize. I'm on the cleansing phase, which is for at least 12 days, but I'm feeling like I'm on day 2 and I've really been daydreaming about lots of food. But it's good to test ourselves in these ways. There's a lot of people that go without food in the world, and yeah, to humble ourselves and experience that, to know what it's like, and purify as well, to purify and cleanse ourselves from any disease, any illness. It's good to fast, because when we fast, it gives space for the body to heal itself. Because the body naturally heals itself, but sometimes we're just feeding it all the wrong things as well, like processed food, junk food, dairy, fatty foods, oily foods, and meat. It's a no. So I guess already by being vegan, whole food, you're kind of fasting a lot anyway, but yeah, I just felt to try it with these herbs that I've had a long time to try and flush things out my system. And then you go into the revitalized phase, then you can eat alkaline foods and have the revitalizing herbs what build you up. But yeah, I'm on this journey and I feel strong, even though I've not been feeling very well and have some low energy. But that's why I come into nature, breathe in some fresh air. And the fresh air really helps. Because I've been cooped up inside a lot and it gets a bit stuffy, But I come back to gratitude and I feel so blessed to have a roof over my head, to have, love in my heart, to have good people around me, family around me, to have food in my cupboards, water, running water, to be able to have a bath, a shower. Sometimes we see these as the little things, but to some people they're big things. So we must appreciate everything what we have in life. And yeah, because no matter who we are, where we are in life, we've got stuff to be grateful for, and when we focus on the gratitude and we focus on what we do have, we manifest more abundance into our lives. But when we focus on what we don't have and where we're not at the moment, that brings a lack mentality, and our subconscious doesn't know time. So when we're in that vibration, it just brings more of that vibration. But But when we keep our vibration high, you know, we attract more of that. Where there's a will, there's a way. I always believe that there's a solution to every problem in life. God has answers, and we just got to trust our divine intuition, listen, and be guided, you know. Yeah, and to do research, you know, research things. I like to research a lot. I'm going to get some nettles here because nettle tea is really healing. So I'm just going to pick some. I have these bags for foraging that I keep in my pocket. Oh. And just trying to not get stung by the nettles. Oh, this isn't working very well. Yeah. Nettle tea. You know, and it's good to be on this alkaline vibes for healing. I'm surprised I've not seen any dog walkers today because there's normally a lot of dog walkers. Just taking the fresh ones off the top. But I end up taking some ones that aren't so fresh as well by accident, but you know, it can't be avoided sometimes. Sorry for that. But yeah, I think I'm going to just enjoy my walk now because it's really hard to talk. Just need to rest the voice, rest my nerves, you know, resting as well, resting, recuperation. When our body's relaxed and goes to that space where we can detach from it, you know, the body starts to heal itself. So yeah, I feel to just meditate and relax when I get home and breathe and chill, you know, and also joy and laughter. I feel like I've not had much of that lately, so you've got to cultivate it ourselves sometimes. And yeah, I feel to maybe watch a comedy or watch some stand-up comedy. Sometimes I feel bad for watching Netflix, but sometimes it helps me to just relax and switch off, weirdly. But yeah, there's more nettles here now as well, but they don't look very good. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for celebrating with me and following me on my journey. Yeah, we can manifest anything we want. We'll work towards it. Feel the feelings like it's already happened, you know. Feel the feelings like it's already happened, and we draw that back into ourselves, you know, that energy. And we're all powerful manifestors. It just depends what we're manifesting. We just got to focus our attention and energy on what it is that we want rather than what it is we don't want. So yeah, and I know sometimes that can be worrying because it's like, oh, I'm feeling down and I'm focusing on the wrong things. And we just gotta breathe, let it out, let it go, let it flow. However, you know, write a poem, make a song, go out in nature, have a dance, have a boogie, talk to a loved one, have a hug, painting, just express it on the page, no need for words. We can do this. Yeah. Big love to all of you. I love you so much. Peace. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Love you.